Good day, everyone. This is your boy, the one and only boy.
Bahuleng.
The only boy Bahuleng, the one from Africa.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Welcome one more time. Another episode of Sit and Chill. I'm chilling, I'm with my guy. The one and only, the DJ. The DJ himself. Welcome, Shaun.
Awe, Mr. Alv.
Welcome, my guy.
Crane, Bahuleng.
I'm Ukraine.
Fresh. Number one, top notch.
Number one.
Awe.
I'm
fit. Mina, I'm good.
Yeah.
Everything is cool. I'll just saying, I'm happy to be here.
Ne.
Yeah, well.
I'm saying so can go me. I'm fine. My camera na my TV work.
I wish you could. Yeah, I wish you could.
But what was the name? Mfethu mina wazi already. Mawuchile bathu tsona bakwazi ngani.
Yeah. Okay, mina, well, most people know me as Shaun. Some call me as Shaun Trump, but I'm a DJ. And I've got a record label.
Ne.
So a record label here too, it's called the Rhythmic Music Productions. It's found like Tembisa in Pumlong. So what we deal with is actually music production and entertainment based platforms that are actually open for like local artists and people who are actually like keen into going into this music business. Yeah, well. So that's what we actually focusing on. Yeah. So we've got like different things that we do. We do have our DJs, we do have our artists that do different styles, like piano. We've got hip hop, like everything. Everything. Yeah, in general. Under the production. So I'm actually like an artist management in a sort of way because I'm actually managing everyone who's under Rhythmic Music. So that's what I'm actually doing. So yeah.
So a manager.
Yeah. I wouldn't actually like to call myself as a manager, but yeah, I would say I am a manager because I manage for abantu who are actually under the label. So yeah.
Before sifika lapho kahle le Rhythmic production.
Okay.
Ngifuna ukubuza ngalo Cherlo ya wathi ba lo Thaba. Khamba lo Cherlo Thaba.
Mr. Elv. Okay, well, Thaba ngifithu. No, well, it's
uyakhumbula ngibona amapicture womulo Africa.
Fit. Okay, well, Thaba, she was someone that I was interested with. We hit it off, like sakhuluma, everything was fine. Njengomuntu vele saqala vele introduce. I wouldn't say azange pop in a way because like sakhuluma crane, and like okay, we went on a date. Moving and everything. And so, obviously, you must be romantic. Obviously, most of you must be romantic. So yeah, so well, it didn't work out because she told me we didn't mood at the time. So like, wow. I lost interest all of a sudden because now God was saying I'm chasing. So I mean like ngatin isn't when it comes to like a if like I focus go and then and then you put attention then I lose interest.
Why more? Why ngomthathanga mise mabhini?
Okay, I
mean
well, okay, mina ngiphuzi nje. I say indaba zo groove and okay, I actually do entertainment so like I'm a partner and siyawayenza, but I'm not one person who tend to go in the way never knew pose and no do tend to go indoors and then I do my thing. That's what I do. So yeah, so I talk about no. Well, ngasho ukuthi ngiluzile feeling but well, it is what it is. Mhlambe ula kilometer naye. Maybe nami ngizothola umuntu ocrane feed akuna stress.
Plus mo popile high to eyes. Mo crane plus nelingana.
Yeah, plus ushoti. Plus abachira bashoti fethi ba crane. Banengani but I know. Anyway, it is.
So, indaba sespanini kambani man.
Well, yes, it's Spanish. Spanish, you know. You get a platform whereby you have to do your work, and then you do whatever that you do. So Sispanini, I worked, and siphele nje yabo dispan siphele in terms of like indaba zama performance. Yes, we were working from home. Ngoba neindaba zama issues zama network and whatnot yabo. So obviously like abelungu they only focus on what the production is for their company, because they need to gain at the end of the day, and then now you have to play your part because you are there to do whatever. So some of the things are beyond your control. Isn't this fun? Load shedding, network control. So if they are gonna actually put you legible for that, you don't have any control. So civil appeal in terms of I'm a performance, but I didn't even want to fight it because I'm actually focusing on what I'm doing. It was actually something that was a source that was bringing Imali to push Rhythmic, but Rhythmic is now actually pushing itself. So
because that's what I was thinking. It's a son. And now very also cover tape because that's where the source of income was coming from.
Straight. But actually I managed to put in some few platforms that are actually generating our revenues. So like we've got a brand like Geekeeper is used by Isa, similar to at the moment. So we sell textile, we sell music, we do make music through like online platforms. Events as well. Some of the things that we do there, they do generate income. So it's not particularly about the money. It was actually something that was supposed to bring Rhythmic into life and make it work. So it is working at the moment. So I'm thankful for Altron for giving me that opportunity, which at least in was getting something and push aside. So it's not like we're getting clearly, but I'm actually pushing at this moment.
Performance.
Obvious, but we were actually from January up to March, and that's when I was working from home. So like there were some certain issues over network. Most of the call center you have to do is into online. So sometimes, obviously, I'm a caller sanongena card. People call back, and I don't have control over such things and so on. And I'm a customer, you would actually assist them to a certain level now. And then if nakona mhlambi uyafona back, because actually if kuukuthi usebenza la customer ngithi fanele phone you'll assist and that customer shouldn't call within 7 days. If they do call, then the performance so some of the things you don't have control over, because the customer can call today requesting for mhlambe an item advance problem kusasa ngafona mhlambe afisane nenye into futhi, so
and
you don't
counted as a repeat.
So it affects your status and your performance at the end of the day. But
so yile uyifundile lo uyifaka phakathi kule company
well
ufunde from le previous job
ngifundisa into ezipaya like okay, well, working with people, you get to learn a lot of things because you deal with not one type of attitude. So you deal with attitude of different. So
customer hlanya
so nakhona futhi ne-environment engisebenza kuyo, you would get people who would maybe be interested in such things, and you would get to learn a few things now ongazazi. So I learned a few things like engazi ukuthi mhlambe like IT wise, computer wise, khuluma nama customer. I'm now able to be fluent kwezinye izinto, ama language amanye ngiwafunde khona la so it's actually a good thing for like people who are starting up, like ukuthi mhlambe bafunde this work environment, especially mophume scale. If you are looking for a job, maybe you don't have like funds enough to be in university, then you can actually like look for certain jobs like that. They give you certain skills that you can actually put into use. HR at the end of the day, you can be something better, maybe IT or whatever, So
So from management wise, according to the Funzi,
management. Management wise, okay, ngathi that environment besebenza kuyo, we were not exposed to management as per se ukuthi mhlawumbe uyambona manager yakho every day, up until we were moved to a newer building. I wouldn't say I learned a few things, Google. I learned a few things not to do. I learned these things because obviously if you're dealing with people, you have to know your people, first of all, because if you don't take care of abantu abakusebenzelayo, then your bank is not going to be taken care of. So you take care of the people that work for you, you take care of the environment that you work in, and make sure with whoever that is under you is actually in jail, shielded. So it's actually what I'm actually focusing on and improving myself into becoming better on. Such things that I actually witnessed happening. It's okay. Such things I shouldn't actually treat people this way. Mr. Alv, you're putting me in a tight spot. Okay,
next, was my board, I think.
You never know who watches what. But anyway, okay, such an example that I can put would be, let me see. Let me say, okay, Martin, performance, especially, okay, I have a company, a company in Abanta by Sebenzela, and I know with my fault as a company, and I shouldn't put my fault as a company to Abanta Bang Sebenzela, I need to look into things that I can actually improve, such as my systems. So I'm a system so I'm it's easier for with young to run smooth. So things like updating things frequently that you work with actually enable you to do better on a daily basis and not be keen to one perspective with if Elvis can do it, why can't you do it? Look into why is Shaun not able to do it? There are certain things that need to be improved. Because we can have the same training, but we don't have the same understanding of whatever that we will be training for. So it's such things that I would say
management needs to look at.
I would say because we had our courses like we would learn about the customer service. But bagupha skill angafani they give you dual skill that dual skill some people can be able to excel because they do have some experience or they do have that I don't know how to put it, but Leo enabling with baran into crane. But when you are limited in such a way, there are certain things that you don't have, or maybe some information that you don't have. So it's what I actually learned.
So teamwork because
teamwork is actually very much important.
To
be honest with you, I'm not gonna blame I'm a team leader or I'm a management or whatever. I've never been fortunate enough. I've never been fortunate enough with team something a team otherwise with team organizer maybe like a team building ever since I joined the company ever since. So the only function that we once did was with Zigalala. Run so it was just like in jail. And that was it.
Market together to build the team. Especially more running company.
Well, I would say they are, but it depends on how you do them. Because sometimes, the company would say, let's do a function. And then we get together, we eat, we chill, and that's it. For me, that's not a team building for me. There needs to be certain activities that you do that will build a team because. If we are in a team, I need to understand with Elvis Muntonjan. So that next time when I deal with you, with dealer now in what prospect, no, to which campus is opposed because most people feel but not everyone.
I build.
Instead, it actually, I don't know, maybe it's just celebration for that time. It's hit of the moment. So for me, it's not necessarily about having fun and whatnot, but like having activities that will build the team is like
and the foot it doesn't have to end the spanning.
Because if you like Martin, we're in a team. If we frequently go on a team building, our friendship will not even end Spanish.
Kahle.
It's gonna go beyond.
So we're in the interview sitting.
Young straight. So that's what we actually need to look into, because we need to build each other. There are certain things that I know that you don't know, and there are certain things that you know that I don't know, and we can teach each other those things. To see better.
Talking about things that I don't know, but I'm telling you. New work experience yakho ucala ngebhites kahle
okay, yeah.
In the music store.
It was a music store. Lapha Wartambo International. So it was like my first job that I got in 2013. So we were dealing with music. We were selling
my cities.
my DVD, and then that's where I actually got exposed to like my artist buy, musical buy, like different styles of music. And then that's where actually I conceived Rhythmic, because like I was exposed to different styles, and then like I started a blog with, okay, you know what, I'm gonna start this with people are gonna know with there are certain artists that are not played with radio, and then it later changed with eBay label.
How did you get a job there?
Well, a friend of my aunt was, working there. She was an HR. So we went into an interview, and then Palama test. Then I got the interview. I passed because I actually got experience before, because being DJ and show before.
Okay.
So that test I passed, and then I told her inception within Zondianada. I worked from 2013 up until 2016. So it was 3 years.
3 years full.
3 years full, yeah. Play Coffee, we even got to chat in the Sazana. So Play Coffee is one of the artists in the English with him. Like, he made me with very like as in me respect but a lot of people like but Play Coffee is one professor, like a lot of people I would see them sometimes they would come because obviously we are saying their music. So they need to pose recognition.
What team you Play Coffee?
Obviously like like someone that you look up into. It's like I'm feeling like I couldn't even talk or say anything. It's serious. Like we just greeted each other, and then Uncle Uchi is looking for music because he was going to Norway that day.
Flying.
Yeah, he was flying out. So selected my selection again, and then we started talking, shoot his to me, and send a lesson on Twitter. Then serious. You can even look for that picture. Real Play Cove. I think my old account was it's Trump DJ or DJ Trump. I don't remember.
Trump -DJ.
Yeah, that old account, because I actually now use Rhythmic music.
It's cool,
So I'm no longer posting a cool because I'm no longer into these things.
You're no longer into DJ. What happened with DJ?
Well, DJing, it's like there's too much competition when it comes to these things. So I actually started off wanting to be a DJ. I looked to abantu abafana nabo Play Coffee, abantu abafana nabo to do the song, but it later changed because they were changing the game and they were like now playing for an international stage. So international stage now requires you to change your style from what you are doing to something that people can now start buying. So I stopped in the corner because I didn't have an agent at that time. There was this guy who I was working with by the name of Ricardo Matebula. So that guy, he was sort of an agent for me because like I used to share a stage in Abu Vanko, Abu DJ Fingers. I used to play in So it used to be something. Well, being a charge at the time because I was starting like DJ yabo
Kahle kahle.
excitement ukuthi usangena egamini usadlala nabantu abanjani yabo. I didn't actually look into this main aim yokuthi like ngizobheka imali yabo. So imali for me it's not like a main factor. It is a main factor for a business, but for me it's not a main factor because I can make money at any time. There's many things that I can do that can make money.
Can generate money.
So it's not like it's the main focus for you. It's just for us to gain that recognition. Monga build something that can pose recognition. People are gonna respect you.
What did you music by then?
Well, I used to play everything, but I am mostly down for deep house. Yeah, I also play tribal, and then commercial because I need to accommodate abantu. But then obviously you need to look for indawo ehlala kuyo, I mean, and then check on the crowd because some people would like amapiano sometimes abantu bathanda old school, modern old school, abantu abathanda amapiano, then it becomes a problem. So I used to play different styles of music that would accommodate different crowds. But depending on which indlala. Yeah,
I pick around like it's full of music, no?
Well,
working in the music store.
Yeah, it actually didn't. It actually didn't start off as something that I actually looked into. It became
just as a hobby, no?
a certain thing in because there was this guy who sold me MP3. A fake MP3. So this guy mangimlanda dog ngifuna MP3 yami Jordan kayinyu yami this guy angitshela ukuthi economy umjita la itop ni MP3 asimlanda. So every day he would come siye kulomjita singamtholi and what not. So only to find out ukuthi ubhutwale out here ilentozana and he was DJing at the time. So
MP3 le CD kumbe le
MP3 player there's got singing on my MP4 nama iPod.
My iPod.
Sure. So his brother was a DJ bekadija ngama bathini uBruce
lo DJ kumbe lo bekubhayisela
lo bengibhayisela uDJ ma Orange
DJ ma Orange DJ ma Orange
lehlezi nginoka le out there yes
nice.
So amanginoka okay ubhuti wakhe uya DJ okay we went to a party that he was DJing at and then we started off then focusing on the music but bengadlali and then mangishiya vele ne CDJ ngithi Joe dlala phela thina siyavaya sendaweni so and then I had to start learning to do that because I fell in love for the first time kala ngadlala obviously uzoqala ukudlala amahasha but eventually I improved and I got myself a laptop sangafunda ngama bathini visual DJ and then from there and then excel and then sapama CDJ and then we became big like us but then we ended up separating because I had to start working at the airport and then they continued but their journey didn't actually go far because they ended up stopping. So I actually promised myself with Mina I'm gonna start mine that's gonna actually proceed forever and something that's gonna be unique than what I was actually doing so it was just something that was a hobby that later became something that I took serious so that's what I'm actually doing.
So the company it's 2018.
No, the company
2008.
It was actually 2015.
2015
when I started Rhythmic. It was just a blog that I started, and then I had a friend, Batun Tibaling. She was just someone giving challenge you share a movie, a series and whatnot. Ati Joe, nyabon uthi ushai blog and whatnot, just speaking about music and artists that we don't know. How about you change this and make it local? And I said, hey, I'm a local artist. Everyone wants to be like American. Their music is far from being like tradition. So much I know it's either if I can start something like that, I can actually look into local base,
yeah.
like in check like abantu abasha music, and not focusing people like who are imitating Americans,
Yeah.
but people who are actually focusing and doing something different.
Kahle, yeah.
So that's when we started. We started on Facebook as a page.
Yeah.
I later
Right
then
from Rhythm, or it changed?
it was Rhythmic Musication. So it was a blog. It was like a music education blog. So yeah, it changed. And then I changed it to music, Rhythmic Music.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up, which really would I find another Rhythmic Music, and then I did, but it was actually Atlanta, so in America,
yeah.
So I then changed it to Rhythmic Music Productions, and then that's when I registered the company in 2019.
Yeah.
And
Oh, 2019, that's when it was registered.
Yeah, in July the 9th, 2019, that's when it was registered. And then it got approved, and then we started off.
Ninga, company?
Yo, and I basically 25, but manje I've got 11 artists, and then it comprises of 20 people. So one is a group which has 4 people, and then the rest are separate, like it's separate artists.
So Maralagle documentation, like your directorship, nigga.
Directorship. We were supposed to be 2. So one, the partner, we are in Fitmosakala business. Not everyone is gonna actually look into the vision and say this is a home run. Someone is gonna say, okay, let's do it. And then when we start doing it, and we start facing challenges, and then they start picking up. So we started up as a 2-man business. That was a partnership between me and my cousin, who's Piwe. But then he later didn't actually do anything. So I then started off doing things by myself. And then I do have people who are in charge of other departments of the business, but I'm actually the director of the company. Sure.
So let's say in your pop because this digital platform
digital platform is the way.
It's the way.
It is the way. This is gonna make money for a lot of people. So a lot of people who are not actually doing things for themselves at this moment. But well, my aim actually, music industry or the entertainment industry is ran by Abelung most of the time, and my opportunities are very limited when it comes to getting a slot. So I can be a presenter today. I can go to my university top, but if I don't have the experience, I won't get the job. Or we can even go to auditions, Nabosomizi and other big artists who are actually on TV at this moment. And then obviously they will take a person Abamazi with young child. But now that's not how things should be ran, because if I'm on TV, I can't be on radio, I can't be on DSTV, I can't be on everything. Abanyamant need to get a platform, they need to also showcase what they've got. So digital way is the only way to make money.
That's why your company gets in.
My company gets into that, So it's actually mostly focused as a professional business, like a label, like Abo Sony, Abo Universal. I run things exactly the way as them, but it's actually different with Nizin.
Different ganjan.
Martin, my artists get a more percentage when it comes to royalty payments than the company, because they are the ones who are putting in the work. They are not charged for recording. They are not charged for anything. So I make sure with me, I organize as a company, I organize things for them that are gonna generate money for us. So that money is not for me, it's for them, but it's actually gonna be a certain percentage for me as a business to keep running, but it's actually for them to actually be exposed and do whatever they do. So it's them, fit. I'm just giving them a platform, that's it.
If then you offer music, let's say go iTunes,
sure.
And then how do you calculate the percentage there?
Well, automatically there's things I'm taking on streaming services that you actually need to opt in for. Let's say for example, like a DistroKid, I can register to DistroKid. It's gonna be like my middleman. So that DistroKid would actually distribute my music into those platforms.
Ne.
So the more people stream that music on my platform, then DistroKid will collect all the royalty payments. And then izokutshela ukuthi mhlambe this month maybe ingoma yakho A1 ichoose maboneng by streameka ingaka and then yenza imali engaka uyangithola. And then Samro then will actually then collect that money for me. It's okay. Since dinama contracts as a Rhythmic Music and then mhlambe ne artist yakho A1, then the certain percentage le ekumele ukuthi ayithole la bazoyithatha leyo mali le then bamnikeza and then I get my own percentage.
What do you need to do? You need to consume the music as much as
that's what you need to do. But eventually you start off somewhere, but eventually it's gonna be big because comparing our music from where we started off until now, we've improved. So, like Maporisa, no, they can come now. They can come.
So go and check the collective already.
No, not yet, because music besu distributor on these platforms angapatali at this moment like before. So it's recently like back in, I think it was in March, that's when I started off with mhlambe distributor official. So it is now starting to generate, but it's on a monthly basis. So I don't see anything up until the month ends because there's a report that I get to which this is how you performed during the month. So I need to push as hard with push a link and then people would actually listen, download and stream. Hopefully they like the music, but they will like the music because it's not a certain type of music with piano because we don't do only piano or we don't do only hip hop. We do different styles and we've got different people who do different things. So
and there's a link there to take them through your music on the website.
Yeah, we do have a website. It's rhythmicmusic.wixsite. So it's WIXSITE.com and then /rhythm. And then if you don't get it link, you can actually Google Rhythmic Music Productions and then click on the website option. It's gonna open up.
Plus they can still check on your Instagram.
You can check us on Instagram at Rhythmic Music Productions. We are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, we are on everywhere. Everywhere. Spotify, SoundCloud, Deezer, Amazon Music. You can find us everywhere.
Everywhere.
So
no matter how to do
it's pushing
everywhere,
determination, and if you focus on what you're doing and you know what you want, obviously you'll get where you want to be. So that's what I'm actually focusing on. I don't consider myself as a well-known person at this moment. Rhythmic Music hasn't actually reached that milestone, but we're actually getting there.
Besides music, because I think I've read like you also do like wedding events, private sessions.
The main aim is to actually create an entertainment business as a whole that doesn't deal only with music and mhlambe pushing the brand. I'm actually also pushing this thing with something dealing catering and be able to do like a setup because I'm actually trying to do a festival something like a Coachella, something like a Tomorrowland. We're gonna actually
Tomorrowland is coming.
So if you can reach them, then I
Chai, that's the goal. Chai Tomorrowland.
FNP fill up the dome and FNP. No, we want something bigger than that, dog. Straight. So Tomorrowland, that's where we want to be. Coachella, that's where we want to be. So we're gonna push up until we reach where we want to be. So that's the aim, dog.
So they can even like holler you if someone who's hosting an event, a party,
anyone who wants to get a sound system, I'm a stress tent, I'm a setup, like those local setups. We do have different types of setups because there's a guy that I've actually linked with recently. He also does this catering type of business. So we're actually associating our businesses and trying to come up with something is fundamental and exquisite for a band. because I'm not only focusing ukuthi mhlampe yabo sibe only on the entertainment side. We also want ukuthi mhlampe nabo abantu bajabule guys, especially ama party, and then also bring that music ekas. We can do a party for you or a wedding. I can bring 2 artists that can perform and be a nice wedding for you.
Even if a private company, if never host my event,
they can actually call us for anything. We do have everything. So we can actually accommodate any type of events.
How about your event is out, man? Just 16 June.
Sure. Well, we've got event on 16th June, which is next week Wednesday. So we call it Abasha Music Festival. So it's actually gonna be rhythmic music artists featuring a guest artists that are actually comprising of artists like us. People who are pushing themselves. We actually linked up my social media pages with abantu bas email if they want to push their music on our event. So we're gonna be here at Pumlong Jiga Ploma. The event starts at 1 up until 12 a.m. the following day. So Eshmovuga uyespanin actually ngigulale
Kala ngo 12 per
so I kala ngo 1 phela ngo 12
ngo 12 midnight
12 midnight and then there's a VIP section that we're gonna be preparing for abantu mhlambe who want to be like treated exquisitely and then uzobek nama happy party that people can come and rent as well but they can come in and witness like good music in feature. Good music. But if they want to test with music with they can link up on every social media page. They can find us everywhere.
Entrance fee? 16.
No, it's a free gig. It's only just gonna be a small setup for a VIP. Whoever that wants to be treated exquisitely can be accommodated corner lab. Yonke into ikhona. Amapia, amapapa yonke into. So uhlanganise uzothola yonke into. And then sinegqoko such as this. But zihlukene. Sine-winter hats, we've got pocket hats, we've got different styles. So basically just a small stall that's gonna have like Nike nama hoodie because we actually have a sale that's coming to an end on the 20th of June. So we're selling a hoodie on a price of $365 without a name.
Hippie hoodie. This guy. Hippie hoodie.
And if funny kahle utmuza la phathele pathanzo kulungisela. So izobhala nje bahule everything that you need I'm gonna prepare. So it's 400 if it's got a name but 365 without a name. And then I'm gonna prepare them. But the quality it's top notch.
Ngibona le plan.
Komele like udila ngezinto ubonakala ungabongathi uyazama
umuntu ayigcoka uma 2 years old
yangithola ingaphumi ekhala straight so that's what we're doing, man.
Push boy.
Mr. Alf. And I'm also, happy that you're also pushing. When I think like I'm always looking.
I'm here to stay.
You have to, Pete. You have to come. Like you need to be the next. Who's this big YouTuber?
Me, Mekchi.
Mekchi. If you can be in the Mekchi type or higher than Mekchi, then
I'm going to kill. I'm going to Africa.
You have to, man. Like you need to be in everywhere, every place. Like visit a band, and I admire what you're doing. Like posing recognition into our local scene. You know? Because some people would start up, a YouTube channel, looking up into finding a celebrity on to tell their story. But it's not only a celebrity that needs to tell their story. It's also us that are also trying to push and make it to the celebrity type.
But now I never figured because someone gave them a platform. So and this platform is people who are serious about making it in the industry, not only in the entertainment industry, but in the future.
In the future, because we're trying to build a legacy. Some people are actually, trying to push fame and spend money. We need, as a black family, we need to be intertwined. Imagine if mhlampe besingathi ibhizinisi yami neyakho neyakabanibani mhlampe siyawahlanganisa. Imagine that business mfana. It could even it's going to be a huge business that can actually contemplate nalawa wabelungu at this moment because corporates are big. Now we just a workforce that are actually funding them. But at the end of the day, we come back with cents that we spend mostly, and not focusing into things that we can invest in. Businesses are an investment. Property is an investment, but cars, clothes, chicks, jewelry, dog, that can be, it can perish within a day. So we need to actually focus into izinto ezizozakha in the future. Ukuthi nanoma nawe ungekho, at least ingozi zakho they can still be, without even inheriting, because sometimes I wanna they need to know which this is pan. And then we need to also work because
from somewhere
not you in a silver platter because that's what we normally do. Everything you give them that, they end up being lazy, which means ekaya bana 1 2 3 forgetting which we need to work at the end of the day. But we need to do the same thing. We need to work and do push our dreams in future. Well, Mina, I would say please focus on building yourself and know what you want in but overall, please do like rhythmic music. Support us in every type of way. I don't know, you can stream, you can like, you can subscribe anywhere. Audio Mag, you can find us on Google, YouTube, everywhere. You can Google it in here. Don't Google me, Google Rhythmic Music. Because I'm pushing me. I do DJ sometimes, but I'm actually focusing on the management side of things. So we've got Una Mate, we've got Ubuli, we've got Junior Beats, we've got Pros Villain, we've got Ulindo, we've got Speecho the vocalist, Chilis the vocalist, we've got Young Kings, we've got Young Tito's, and then I don't know who am I forgetting. We've got Tutanimao. We've got Tanimao, we've got Guilty Panda, but you can actually Google it, but you'll find every song that we've done. It comprises of different artists, and then there's a new album that we releasing that's gonna come out. I think it's 2 weeks from now, 24th or 25th. It's called Rhythmic Moas. So it's a compilation of rhythmic music that consists of everyone. It's it's dope. It's dope. That's what I would say.
So they can pre-order it.
Well, I was busy uploading it, but they can pre-order it probably in a week's time. So they'll be able to find it.
Just have to look at your social media platforms.
Check on your social media because I'm actually gonna now start promoting these Ngoma Lezo. And then on the 16th of June as well, that's what we're gonna be actually pushing. So we focusing mostly on pushing the new stuff that we've done because the old stuff that we did before, mastering was not that proper, but this time around things are good, and things are promising. So hopefully the crowd is going to be happy. So
our boy,
man, thank you so much.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you, boy, for coming through.
Please subscribe to Bahuleng and please subscribe to Rhythmic Music.
This is your boy Bahuleng, the only boy from Africa. Signing out. Cheers out. Peace.